to show you how to use iTunes U. There are two basic tools for exploring iTunes U. The first is the iTunes U app. So that's a really easy, user-friendly, and pretty slick app developed by Apple, and it's a free download, so I recommend giving it a try. If you don't like it, you don't have to keep it, and you didn't lose any money. But since not everyone has a mobile device that works with apps, I'm going to be looking at the other tool for exploring iTunes U, which is plain old iTunes Store. So here we are at the main home page, and you can see up here, oops, I clicked that, that's okay. So anyway, this is the home page, and right here is iTunes U. So we can go to the main iTunes U page. And you'll recognize the layout. The organization is very similar to all the other parts of iTunes. So if you've ever bought music or movies at the iTunes Store, you're going to recognize how things are organized. They've got new things here, popular things on the right, what's hot, more popular items, staff favorites, and some interesting collections, and more topics and featured collections down here. But we are going to look at this categories drop-down menu. I think it's probably the easiest way of navigating. So we see business, engineering, health and medicine, language, all sorts of broad subjects. I'm going to choose society. And again, you're going to recognize the layout. A couple featured items up here, things that they're calling great collections. They've got their favorite 100 there. And down a little further is everything else, about almost, a little more than 750 other lectures. Other popular things are listed off to the right here. I am going to look at all of the great collections. And one thing that you might want to think about when you're finding a lecture at iTunes U is consider the source. Is it from a university that you've heard of? If so, that's probably a great indication. The United States has thousands of colleges and universities. Some are better than others. So if it's a place that you've never heard of, you don't really know what quality it is. But if you've heard of the university, chances are it's a pretty good one. So if I glance around here, I see Stanford, I see UCLA, I see Oxford, all excellent, excellent universities. And that actually brings up another point. If you're interested in American English, getting better with American English, you might want to stick with American universities. Or if you feel more flexible and you're interested in getting used to a lot of different accents, then you can branch out and look at English universities, Australian, Canadian, who knows what. So think about that. All right, I am going to choose UCLA, which is a great university. It's the University of California in Los Angeles. And here we have a group of podcasts from the UCLA Center for Near Eastern Studies. Just as in other areas of the iTunes Store, you get this nice list and different data categories, and you can click on any of these words up here and change how things are sorted. Sometimes I like to go by popularity because maybe there's something that everyone listens to and nobody likes, so I won't start there. Turkish language looks like it's popular, and Egypt, Whither the Revolution. So that's probably going to be looking at the Arab Spring in Egypt. And it shows you the time when it was released, so this is really recent. Tells you who the speaker is. And if you click on this little I, usually you get some more information, some further details. This doesn't have a lot of extra information, but that's okay. Sometimes you'll get a little summary in there. And you can see it's free. I'm pretty sure that all of the iTunes U lectures are free, but double check before you download. If you want to just get one lecture at a time, you could do that. You could also choose to get them all at once if you really are interested in everything in the list. And you can also opt to subscribe to the podcast. This we can see is just audio, but sometimes there'll be a little symbol showing you that it's video also. So that could be a nice thing to look for too. Let's see. I'm gonna hop back actually to the main iTunes U page and show you that you can also search by university and college name, and maybe you're interested in a particular university, and so you could look there and see what they have to offer. One thing to look out for is that I'm noticing a lot of the universities are in countries that are not English speaking, and the information can still be great, but it's possible that you'll be hearing dialects or accents that aren't what you're expecting. So you might want to think about where the university is located before you download their lectures. Let's see, what else? Here I can show you the iTunes U app. This is where you would download it. You just click there and it's free. Very easy. And I think that is about it. It's pretty easy to navigate. Good luck, happy searching, happy listening, and have fun.